episode of Hi Events. I'm Tulja Yang and today I'm at the Diamond Room in Aiken Spence Towers for the collaboration of Go Air and Royal Spence Aviation. They're launching a new array of flights between Sri Lanka to India. Stay tuned for updates and more. Today I'm with Dr. Rohan Fernando, who is the director of Aiken Spence. I would like to hear a few thoughts about this collaboration between Go Air and Aiken Spence Travel.
Yeah, we are privileged to partner with Go Air. We just realized that they are a 250-year-old company compared to our 151. So Aiken Spence has always thrived on partnerships, and we work with some of the best-known global partners. And we have absolutely no doubt that this will lay the foundation for another great partnership where there will be a mutual benefit and mutual results to both parties. So I think this is very timely that we should partner with Go Air. And we've just learned so much about their performance and their network. And we know that it will be only a matter of time when we start operating to more and more destinations in India.
Hello, I'm with Ms. Ruchika Singh, the Vice President of Sales at GA. So I would like to know the impact that this would have on frequent travelers from Colombo to India.
So every time an airline adds capacity on a route, it facilitates not just frequent travelers but everybody at large. So people who have been traveling to India, they have one more option, especially to Delhi and Bangalore, to make use of, and this would definitely help them in enhancing their travel to both these places.
Go Air specializes on flying smart. So I would like to know a little bit more about your future strategies or your future plans to do with Colombo.
So at this point in time, and you're very right, thank you for reminding that our tagline is Fly Smart. In fact, since our inception, we have flown 80 million passengers. And our aim is to take that number to 100 million in the next 2 years. And that aim is backed by a firm order of 144 aircraft, which means that we'll be adding an aircraft to our fleet pretty much every month for the foreseeable future. Where Colombo is concerned, we've started with these 2 frequencies, and like I mentioned, that we continuously evaluate routes, and we've got some feedback for the new airports which have been coming up. So it will definitely be on our agenda to evaluate the feasibility.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. We are gathered here today at this momentous occasion, the celebration of the new strategic partnership between Go Air India and Royal Spence Aviation, the GSA.
Today, we have organized this event to announce the launch of Go Air services to Sri Lanka. We as Aiken Spence are proud to be part of this operation and the partnership, as it brings us directly into the biggest passenger market. When looking at tourist arrivals into our island nation, arrival of Indian nationals are ranked number 1, and it has been at the top for years. Similarly, when you consider the outbound passenger market, yet again India is as a country at all is at the top based on passenger movements out of Sri Lanka. With the commencement of Go Air services, connectivity between the 2 nations would be expanded even further by creating more opportunities for travelers.
The Wadia Group is a 283-year-old group in India. It is one of the oldest groups in India. I have done a little bit of search, but I couldn't find any other group which is as old as the Wadia Group. The Go Air, the aviation business, when I look at all of the sister companies, to me, Go Air looks like a very nascent and a very newborn baby. Of course, Go Air is 14 years old, but in the context of 283 years, 14 years is like a small baby out there.
It's my proud privilege to be here this evening to announce the launch of Go Air flights to and from Sri Lanka, connecting Colombo with Delhi and Bangalore. Just a brief insight into our journey. As Bakul mentioned, we are just 14 years old, having started our journey in 2005. Our fleet comprises of state-of-the-art Airbus 320 aircraft. At present, we operate over 330 daily flights across 35 destinations in India and overseas. In the last 2 years, GoAir has doubled its fleet from 25 aircraft to 54 aircraft, added over 100 plus flights, launched 7 international and 4 domestic destinations in the calendar year 2019. Known as the Smart People's Choice, our tagline is Fly Smart. We work on 3 basic principles of punctuality, affordability, and convenience. We also, as a low-cost carrier, have the highest load factors, lowest number of cancellations, and lowest number of complaints. GoAir stepped into the international market in 2018 with launch of flights to Phuket, followed by Malé, Abu Dhabi, Muscat, Dubai, thereafter to destinations like Bangkok, Kuwait, Dammam, and now Colombo. When we started our international operations, Sri Lanka was very much a part of our growth plan.
Atkins Spence is a company that has thrived on partnerships. Just one great partnership with the right people can have an incredible impact on your business success. It was a little over 150 years ago, purely by a handshake by an Englishman and a Scotsman, paved the way for Atkins Spence to be what it is today. And I was a bit taken aback when I realized that we thought Atkins Spence was one of the oldest companies in this part of the world. And when I found that the GoAir group and the Wadia group is 283 years young, I would say. And we at Atkins Spence is no doubt privileged and honored to be in this partnership today.
Here with Mr. Bakugala. So I would like to know a few words about this collaboration with Atkins Spence Travels.
The Wadia group is a 283-year-old group from India. We straddle across multiple industries, including aviation. GoAir is a 14-year-old enterprise. We are a low-cost carrier. We've flown 80 million passengers till date. And we are happy to now come to Colombo, which is our 9th international destination. The international operations of GoAir started in the year 2018, and since then we've added destinations across our country, be it UAE, be it Saudi Arabia, be it Oman, Thailand, Maldives, including now Sri Lanka. So our partnership with Atkins is of strategic importance. I've been told that Atkins belongs to a group which is 150 years old, and Wadia Group is 283 years old. Look at it this way, that two oldest organizations in respective countries, which are also having a very great old culture, have now joined hands, and we are very delighted to take this forward.
I'm with Mr. Chaminda Silva, who is the General Manager for Royal Spence Aviation, GCA of Go Air. So I would like to talk to him about the future of Go Air and Colombo.
Go Air is actually the latest addition to the airline industry in Sri Lanka, the first airline to come into Colombo in 2020. So we will be basically offering two direct services from Colombo to Bangalore, and another option from Colombo to Delhi. We'll be operating 6 days a week each of the routes. So there'll be a Delhi flight every other day, every day other than on Wednesday. And to Bangalore, there'll be daily flights every other day other than on Tuesday. So right now we are offering an introductory price of 24,900 to Bangalore, which includes the 30 kilos of baggage allowance and 7 kilos of hand carry. Similarly, to Delhi we are offering 35,200. So these are extremely great prices for somebody to explore and do a bit of discovering, go through India, because we have a vast network within India as well. So there are a lot of places that you can visit and enjoy.
I'm with Ms. Zareen Hameen, the General Manager of Marketing of Atkins Spence. Who are you catering Go Air towards?
Okay, so Go Air is following the LCC model, low cost carrier model. So it's basically catering to the lower end, but actually the launch fares are very, very attractive. So it doesn't matter whether it's low cost. The airline is very comfortable. Well, I think everybody should make use of this opportunity, because the launch fares are starting from 24,900. So it's an absolutely amazingly superb rate to start, and you can explore India. There's so much to go and see. They also cover the religious circuit, which is the Dambadiva circuit as well. So I think Sri Lankans have a lot here to gain with the launch of Go Air.
I'm with Ms. Anusha David, the Chairman of Headline Publications, and I would like to know a few words about this collaboration between Go Air and Atkins Spence.
Thank you. Well, Go Air, as you know, is a budget carrier flying out of India. But having said budget, that doesn't mean that its services are not on par with any other airline. In fact, they are. They are offering a great opportunity for people to travel. They are making travel accessible to more people. And as we all know, there's a lot of traffic between India and Sri Lanka. We have a lot of close relations between the two countries. There are the cultural ties, there are the trade ties, there's the shopping ties, which I know all the ladies will be looking forward to traveling on Go Air for shopping. Both Bangalore and Delhi are fantastic destinations for shoppers. And I think the most important factor of all this is that Go Air makes travel more accessible, more affordable for more people.
It was a successful and definitely a learning experience. This event from Go Air and Atkins Spence. See you again from Hi Events.